Okay, today we're going to look at some sample calculations for how to weigh out things for solutions. So I wrote a problem on the board. Something like that you're going to do in just about every lab. Say you want to make 100 milliliters, so I give you a volume of 0.15 molar NaCl. That's just a question. The question is, how much NaCl do you need to weigh out? And you need to be able to make these kind of calculations. If you go off to industry, they're going to expect you to be able to make basic solutions like this. And so the first thing we're going to do, the strategy we're going to use, is the first thing we want to do is find the number of moles that we're going to have. So the number of moles here, right, we have a concentration, so 0.15, remember molar is moles per liter, and I'm going to multiply it by the number of liters, and I just always do for milliliters, 100 times 10 to the minus third. That's going to get me what I need, and if I multiply those out, I end up getting 0.015 moles. Okay, so now I know the number of moles. The question is, how do I get that to grams of NaCl to weigh out? Well, I need another piece of information that I didn't give you in the problem, and that is, right, I need the molar mass, the molecular weight of NaCl. Where do you find this piece of information? Typically, you're going to find it, you can look it up on the internet, but just pick a good source. One of the sources I really like is the Sigma Aldrich website, because that's where I buy most of the chemicals from, so I know that that's going to have an accurate molecular weight. Sometimes you can find it right on the bottle. So if you're in a lab, it often has the molar mass on the bottle, but you can look it up. You can theoretically calculate it yourself too, but I have to admit most of us don't. All right, so the molecular weight of NaCl, I looked it up. It's 58.44 grams per mole, right? So that's the molar mass and molecular weight. And so now I'm going to do out the calculation, right? So I have 0.015 moles, right, times 58.44 grams per mole. And if I plug that into my calculator, which I did earlier, it comes out to be 0.8766 grams. I think on our scale we only have 3 digits, so we'd write that, 0.877 grams is our final total. So that's how you do a simple calculation. You got to have the molecular weight, and then you should be able to calculate how much to weigh out of everything.